Greetings guys, it's Doncho and today is the November the 18th, 2013. It's about 6 p.m. and it's pretty shitty outside. Of course, you cannot really expect a lot from the weather on the island. But I got my new microphone and I'm super excited to test it. So about 15 seconds ago I decided to cast some StarCraft 2. Why do I always have my tongue tie itself when I actually need to be exciting and I need to say something really cool? Okay, that said, quick thoughts before we start. Cheese or pressure? These are two very different terms which are often mixed up. They're both a very essential part of StarCraft and many pro gamers have built their careers upon those. Countless other players have actually achieved their ladder ranking, and I mean high ladder ranking, upon cheese and or pressure. These two things help diversify StarCraft and often make it very exciting. I actually love aggression. I'm a very big fan of aggression. But they do have one huge downside, and that's it. They seriously can ruin a person's day and his or her gaming experience, and are often the reason for BM. BM is bad manners. The creation of toxic waste in the community is also somewhat, because of cheese and pressure. Just people are generally not happy about this. Whoops, let's hide the game length, and it doesn't really matter, as you will soon understand how long the game is. This said, guys, welcome to the first episode of Cheese or Pressure, the series where I will encounter an aggression play on ladder, break it down, and explain how to deal with it regardless of how fucked you are. Finally, I will classify the play as pressure or cheese so that you know next time when it's appropriate to punch your computer, or when it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate and you're just being a little bitch. Now, after this horrible introduction, I suppose that you have actually some idea of what I'm actually gonna do now. Let's jump right in the game, guys. And as I'm looking at my script, I will just start this game up in the bottom left corner of Derelict Watcher with the Scythe, playing as the blue Terran. This is going to be me, non-esports Doncho. Boom! And my opponent in the top right corner, playing as the red Protoss, it is going to be Priest. And Priest is already sneaking this probe in a priestly fashion across the map. He is going to do something sneaky, but we still do not know what it is. At 8 or 9 supply, the first pylon goes down. Now, here, my first supply depot goes down as standard timing. I'm going to do what I always do. It's going to be Reaper Expand. I will really not talk about what I'm doing that much because this is just a standard play that anyone can do, the Reaper Expand. It's very, very normal, and when you're laddering and you want to be safe, you should always do this. One gateway goes down. Okay, one gateway is cool. The gateway is the basic structure of the Protoss race, for those of you who don't know, and it produces their basic units. And when it's built at a location close to the enemy base, it's a proximity gateway, or as we call it in the StarCraft community, a proxy gateway. 2 proxy gateways near my base. Now, if Reaper's going down the ramp and whoop and towards the enemy base, it will see them, but the strength of this proxy gateway is that they actually produce the zealots and send them in the enemy base before the Reaper even has the chance to leave my base. Now, some probe production, at the moment I'm actually at a worker advantage, but zealots are being chrono boosted. This probe is going around. It's going to go in the base and smile because it will see no wall. Okay, quick thoughts before the zealots come out and come in my base. Why do I not have a wall? Now, this is a choice that a lot of Terrans do, to not wall, because if Protoss does aggression with Stalkers and Mothership Core, and generally any type of pressure build that involves ranged units shooting from below the ramp at the buildings, there is really nothing you can do about that, and you will lose those structures without being able to whatever it is. I mean, you cannot do anything. So this is why we choose to build our supply post in. And now I know something's up. And ooh, this is the moment, guys, when Terran players are like, shit. Okay, so my immediate reaction trying to build a bunker. Unfortunately, once the zealots are in, they'll kill the the SCV building, so there is no structures going in this base anymore. Will the Reaper live? No, no, no! Oh my god, the Reaper's dead. That's pretty bad. But what will I do now? I'm losing SCVs, but I'm not really losing that many SCVs. SCVs, run away! Run away! Okay, I lose some SCVs. Let's see, Control R. 6 workers killed. I could have lost less, but still, I'm living at the moment, at least. I'm breathing, I'm kicking. SCVs are not dying when they're running from zealots, and so this is my immediate response. This response was actually done immediately after I saw the zealots. I started leaving with one SCV to build a bunker here. Unfortunately, this SCV was being chased, so it came here. I'm lifting the command center and I'm sending it to this location. Once the bunker is down, and once this new Reaper is in the bunker, I'm going to be able to be very safe and mine to my heart's content from this base. Now, the SCVs are not being killed because they're running like panicked little girls around the map. Oh no, Zealot, please leave us, please leave us. Oh yeah, now we are going to the safe base. And those Zealots are very confused because they're like, whoa, what's happening, man? Oh shit. He actually has a base with a bunker. Second CC now. First response, build a bunker in another mineral line. Move your units. Second response, build a second CC. Why the hell not? I mean, you're not really... You could build a second barracks, but at the end of the day, think about it. Whatever you do, while you're running away, like a little bitch, he's going to build some probes. And if he actually decides to macro out of this, he'll actually have more workers than you. So, build a second CC. It's not really gonna hurt you defensively wise, as you will see in a bit, and it's also a pretty good way to get back in the game later on, because double mules, double SCV production, very solid. Now, third response, get that Reaper in the enemy base. The enemy base is going to be attacked by the Speed Reaper, which is actually very faster than probes. So because Reaper's faster than probes, obviously, what's gonna happen here is that, well, the probes are gonna feel pretty defenseless. Pretty big amount of units here. He built a cybernetics core, which allows him to build stalkers. He brought the metal ship core, which is also a unit that you can build once you have this cybernetics core. He's also getting warp gate tech, so he can warp in units, and he's going to try and bust this. I'm only gonna have 4 marines. Now, I'm building 2 additional barracks and getting a refinery. The question is here, I'm gonna have to repair the bunker. Will the bunker fall or will the bunker not fall? This is as much damage as he will ever deal to me with all his zealots. He's trying to push the bunker, but actually, woo! One SCV dancing, but the other SCV is actually very good at repairing. Oh shit, okay, I'm at 0 resources, which means I cannot repair the bunker, and unfortunately it seems like the bunker will fall unless I cancel one of those barracks. But am I smart enough? No, I'm not smart enough. And now Marines and SCVs alike start dying, and no matter how many mules I actually drop down, I'm down to what, 2 SCVs? Yep, 2 SCVs, and down to 0 Marines soon, so I should be tapping out. Well, GG. So you might be asking yourself, guys, what the hell? This guy promised us to show us a response to a build, not die to a build. Well, yeah, I actually held this. I just dropped the ball in the last second, if you don't realize that. Like, now, that Reaper here also got surrounded. So, let's see. What mistakes did I do? I lost Reaper here. Pretty fucked up mistake. I lost Reaper here. Again, a mistake, but not something that you will die because of. The mistake that lost me the game was just a simple decision. Don't build the 3rd barracks. You have enough resources to repair the bunker. You repair the bunker, all the zealots die, the stalkers are pushed back. God help the Protoss if he loses his mothership core. If you could actually right click the mothership core in order to snipe it, you could actually just leave the Marines to DPS down the zealots. As a whole, 2 barracks, more than enough. More than enough. Even, why do I need the gas? I don't know, maybe because I thought I'd get Marauders, but we didn't get to that point. You need the resources. So, whenever this bunker gets attacked, I think that the best guideline is make sure you have at least 200 minerals to repair this bad boy. 200, 250, the more the merrier. Huh. And yeah, I think that after I actually hold this on 2 barracks and 2 CCs, I have double his production. I have double his worker production because I have 2 main bases. And let's see the income tab. Two mules equal half the mineral income of 21 probes. Now I know mules are overpowered, but this is a very good showcase why Terran needs mules to actually catch up at income. So even with 10 workers, I would have been golden versus that. I would have been perfect. I would have been in a good position. Unfortunately, the bunker fell and I died. But if you use your Reapers to counterattack, if you don't lose your Reapers, if you repair the bunker, and if you just are able to lift off and move to another base, reposition, you are going to be able to stop this play. Now, let's see these gateways. What do you think, guys? Cheese or pressure? My honest opinion is this. In order to do proxy 2 gate, you sacrifice building workers and you use your entire resource income to a build that either kills your opponent or puts you desperately far behind. This said, I will rate this play as cheese because it's extremely all in, and if it doesn't work, you're dead. The only way it actually could work is if you kill every single unit of the opponent and he somewhat lives on only mules, and then you just out macro him, but that's not actually a realistic case. You either kill your opponent or you get stopped. And since it's a huge investment, I would rate this as cheese. This has been Doncho, and I hope that next time you encounter proxy 2 gate on ladder, you will be able to stop it. Thanks for watching. This has been Cheese or Pressure, episode 1. See you guys next time, and see you guys Thursday when I will have the Thoughts of a Diamond Scrub episode 2. I have some pretty cool ideas already, and I hope that you like it. And thanks for watching. Love you all.